The final 2-week stretch of the 2023 regular season, and we are underway week 17 here on this New Year's Eve. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Now leading him out, a motivated rookie out of Kentucky. Fell to the early portion of the second round of the draft. It's Will Levis.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Levis. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Working from the gun, here's Levis. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as it falls incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And he fields it cleanly. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading them out, a 2-year starter at Ohio State and 2nd overall pick in the draft, C.J. Stroud.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 21 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
Now here's Stroud. A throw right side here going to be incomplete. Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. On the bootleg, Stroud. And he is caught. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. For protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here goes Stroud again. Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! Nico Collins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Oilers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Levis to throw off play action. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. But you look at this defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play that time out of Chubb. 51 yards on the ground. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Levis is a throw completed to Hyatt, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up second down. Back to throw, it's Levis. Looking Hyatt's way once again. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Chubb is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back, and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break up that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Levis sets up the throw here. Touchdown! Nick Chubb from 4 yards out. And the Desperados are an extra point away from drawing level. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Jerick McKinnon now to return. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. Dancing to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
At the 32-yard line.
Stroud working out of the gun. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Back to the air on 2nd down. Levis. He connects with Hyatt. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. This now a 3rd and 4. They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And it won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Play action. Here's Stroud. That's going to be caught by Pickens. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd and 6.
Stroud on 3rd down now. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. T.J. Watt in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. 7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and a yard.
At the 46-yard line.
Play action now. Levis. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 35.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Levis. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
And Levis going back to the air.
Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Levis from the gun.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken the lead.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Pushing his way through. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Stroud looking to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Stroud out of the gun here. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That's swung out wide to Harris. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. First and 10. Here's Levis. Drops it off for Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
First down, Desperado.
They run again on first down. Chubb. Oh, able to avoid him. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
Levis looking to throw. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Levis. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Levis. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanting the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to it?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that answer.
Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. Levis back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Levis to throw it. In trouble, but he's taken down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
That's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been coughing them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Here's Jack Fox on to punt. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Houston's offense taking over again. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
Stroud to the sideline and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Play action. Stroud now. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. But following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. On 1st down, here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
4 yards. Complete to Nico Collins. 1st down and goal to go.
Here's Stroud. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Kyle Pitts from 10 yards out. And the Oilers are an extra point away from tying the ballgame here in the final minute of the first half.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Working from the gun, here's Levis. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw, it's Levis. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Kyle Pitts returns to the field along with the rest of this offense for the upcoming series. As we find ourselves in Week 17, he's already well over the 1,000-yard mark. So there's no pressure there. We'll just see where this final tally ends.
And I love what you just talked about there. There's no pressure. There's pride, right?
Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. And the defense will get their hands. Does the big boy have the juice? And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Carlson now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Final play of the half. Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, Time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where you see the final score there. Brock Purdy, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. Next, we head off to check out another game. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. Brian Robinson, a touchdown run in the victory. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And things didn't go so well as it was the visiting Raiders who come in and grab the victory. Donovan Peoples-Jones, a touchdown catch in the victory. We saw a solid first half out of the workhorse Nick Chubb. He was targeted often in the passing game in those first 2 quarters, finishing with 5 catches and a touchdown as well.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So this offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And Stroud now to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Complete to Najee Harris. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Gets this out wide to Pickens. And some room to work. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Harris running straight ahead. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now is Stroud. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. Stroud to throw it. A ball throw, but incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Stroud off the play fake. And he finds his tight end, Graham. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
That is caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands. A
run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Oilers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Levis. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
5 yards on the play.
Levis sets up to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. And that last throw's going to put him over the top. Boy, did you think we'd ever see this? He's over 5,000 yards passing now in this, his rookie season in the NFL. Incredible.
Well, we have seen a trend of college quarterbacks who threw the ball well on Saturdays come right into the league and play well in the NFL. But this type of a number, I'm not sure we could have imagined it. We're watching something really special here.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. And Levis going back to the air. He's got it to Williams. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, Levis fighting to stay upright. That's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. Houston's offense taking over again. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 7.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Stroud looking to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
so many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Taken in at the 22. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Levis. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Chubb. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They run it again with Chubb. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Levis on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Levis back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Levis looking to throw. And he'll find Akins there, complete. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
The kick by Carlson is good, and with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this 3rd quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They hand this off to Harris. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He's got this to Pickens. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Play action. Stroud now. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Levis now off of play action. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Levis out of the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
37 yards on the punt with no return. Houston set to take over. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Stroud working out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. They run with Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Stroud. And Graham on the ground. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down? On the bootleg, Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Again, it's Stroud. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more.
They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Stroud off the play fake. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. This is Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Najee Harris. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Oilers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22. The Chicago offense set to get started. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. They begin this drive with Chubb. A nice little juke. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 97 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Levis from the gun. He has Hyatt over the middle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Levis. And his throw here's incomplete. Jalen Hyatt, his intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Levis. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good, too.
As over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. Stroud sets up the play action. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And Stroud now to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Levis. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Working from the gun, here's Levis. And he can't escape, and down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the set. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a 1-score game. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. That is caught, and he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Levis, he'll look to throw it. Another pass complete to Bellinger. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Here's first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Levis to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now as to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If they throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory. And they take a knee. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to